Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Mwangi. I'm a first year at Harvard University and I'm a college related content. Thank you for coming to my corner of the internet. If you're a returning subscriber, what's up? How are you doing? If this is the second time you're watching a video of mine and you're not subscribed, what are you doing? No. Let's just give them a minute. Yeah, subscribe. No, it's just over there. A red button. You've seen it. I knew you're smart. Anyway, let's get into today's video. Today we're talking about application hacks. You know, I aim to educate and be educated. So I'm giving you guys hacks. How to, number one, save your coin. I've said this before. Save your coin, my friends. Don't pay application fees, please. Number two, how to be efficient when applying and not to make mistakes. So let's get into the video. Number one, get application fee waivers. Don't pay application fees, my friends. Don't do it. $80 per school, $75. Save your coin. Get an application fee waiver and do what? And buy a Konyagi. You know, if you don't want to buy a Konyagi, you can M-Pesa it to me. I'll buy a Konyagi, you know. But don't pay application fees on the college board. What? On the Common App, when you're filling in the Common App, there's a place where they ask you, do you need financial help or something like that? Or I forgot what exactly it says. Then there's a drop-down box and it says, yes, I would like to get an application fee waiver. It's that simple. You just click that. Then you let your counselor know, your school counselor, when they're filling in their side of the Common App, they will have a place where they say, yes, this student needs financial help. Obviously, be honest. If you can afford to pay $80 for 10 schools, please pay it. Please. Don't take application fee waivers for people who need them if you can afford it. Don't pay application fees. Please. That's one thing you get in this video. It's that. Don't pay application fees. Number two, get SAT fee waivers if possible. These ones are much harder to come across. But ask your school, ask your high school. If your high school is of substance, unlike mine, if your high school is of substance, they will have SAT fee waivers. Some schools have. Just ask. You might find, you might not find. If you don't find, that's okay. That's okay, boo. That's okay. Number three is use the free score choice. Please, when you register to take the SAT or the subject test, there's a place where they ask you, do you want to send these scores to a university? You have 4 free slots. I did SAT and SAT2. So SAT, I got 4 free slots. SAT2, I got another 4 free slots. Even if you're not sure which universities you're applying to, there are like 4 that you're sure. At least you know these ones near must I apply. Send to those ones for free. That's 8 universities you will send to for free. The remaining like 4 or 5 or 3, you can pay your $12 in Auma. But it's fine. You can pay the $12 you send to those schools. But you've saved yourself 8 times 12, $96 already. So use the free score choice on College Board. Please, just save your money. Next is ask for CSS codes. CSS is the Common Scholarship student scholarship something. It's where you apply for financial aid. Sending each CSS form is, I think, $16. 16 times 10 is $160. Yes, $160. That's like 17,500 Kenya shillings. All that money, save it. Email the university. Just go on the university website to the financial aid office email. Literally, just put into Google, Harvard Financial Aid Office email. It will come up. Email them. Tell them you're unable to pay CSS fees and ask for them to give you a code. Once you get this code, it is for you and you alone. You cannot share a CSS code. So ask for codes. It's getting a bit late. Ask right now. Yani, once you leave this video, obviously you have to watch the whole video because you're supporting me. Thank you. But go and email and ask for CSS codes. They will give them to you if they have. CSS codes end. They are a limited number, I think, because if you email them too late, they will tell you, sorry, we don't have any codes left. Or they'll tell you, no, we cannot give you a code. You're not always sure you'll get a CSS code, but you might be among the lucky ones who do get and you manage to save your money. Imagine I didn't get. I didn't know about CSS codes until after the application was done. That's sad. Next, if you don't manage to get a CSS code, you can submit ISFAA instead. ISFAA is International Student Financial Aid Application, I think, and submitting ISFAA is free. It's free. So just ask your university. Why are you constructing at this moment? We move. Just ask your university if you can submit ISFAA instead. Sometimes they say on the website, we accept ISFAA. If they accept ISFAA, send it, save your money. You don't have to send CSS. Number 5, this one is an organizational hack. Use the same Gmail and password everywhere. Use the same Gmail and password for College Board, for Common App, for CSS, and for the applicant portals. Trust me, it reached a point where I had to make a spreadsheet of all of the Gmail and the passwords I was using, because Nikona Harvard applicant portal, Yale, Cornell, Nana. Then some schools have separate portals for financial aid. So for example, you might have Columbia applicant portal, but then you have Columbia financial aid portal, you see. So you need emails and passwords. Just use the same one. A password that has like 6 characters, like 6 letters, a number, a sign like a hashtag or a full stop or an exclamation mark, and a capital letter. Literally, it could be like exclamation mark, flower, capital F, hashtag 1, something like that, and then use it everywhere. And use the same Gmail everywhere, because you and the university communicate through email. So if you miss an email that had a deadline, my friend, it will not be very good for you. So use the same email and you can check that email for any updates. Next is make a spreadsheet of all the requirements and all the deadlines. I know this seems a lot to make a spreadsheet, but literally something my parents always tell me if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So you have to make a plan so that you don't miss deadlines. These people don't play games. If you miss a deadline, that's it, my friend, that's it. So just put like columns of the university name, the requirements, the deadlines of the requirements. Like for example, recommendations due on 1st, Common App due on 1st, financial aid due on 5th, Nana due on this, interview on 7th, like that, like that, like that. It will help you stay organized and stay on top of things. You don't want to miss a deadline. That's one of the worst things you can do. In line with that is like put all your essays on one document or one folder. Like I don't understand why you want to have like 40 different documents. Like you want to write one essay in one document. Yani Princeton has like 12 essays. So you want to have 12 Google Docs each for. And by the way, if you don't use Google Docs, what are you using? Microsoft. My friend, Google Docs are the way to go. You can edit it anywhere at any time on any device as long as you're logged into your Gmail. This feels like a Google Docs, like, what's it called? Advertisement. But if you don't use Google Docs, please, please, please switch to Google Docs. It's much more effective than Microsoft Word in my perspective. So I was saying, put them in one folder, like have Princeton essays together, Harvard essays together, Yale essays together, whatever essays together, like that, like that, like that. Then put them in one folder, university essays. Be organized, my friends. You'll reach the deadline. The deadline is in 2 hours, and you realized there were some essays you didn't write because they were on a random document that you forgot in the back of your Google Drive. Utadu. Next is teacher recommendations. Submit them as early as possible. If you've done early decision or early action, by now you've already submitted your teacher recommendations. You can't change them, by the way. The venyeiko ni venyeiko. But like, if you're doing RD and your teachers already have the recommendations ready, just tell them to send. They can send as early as possible. You don't want to be in a situation where the deadline is fast and your teacher is sending on 31st and the system crashes. And also, they take time to like get your essays on record. You might submit your essay on 1st. I mean, the recommendation might be submitted on 1st, but then on your portal it doesn't show until like 5th. So to reduce that like panic and anxiety in those 5 days, just submit your teacher recommendations as early as possible. Last but not least, do not take English tests. If you come from a country where English is your language of instruction, or you've spoken English for like more than 10 years or something like that, don't take TOEFL and IELTS. Like, for example, you come from Kenya. Like, we learn in English, we speak in English, everything is in English in Kenya most of the time. Just tell them that you have on your transcript proof that in high school you learned English, you studied English. That's it. Don't spend your time and your energy and your money taking an English test when you're already very proficient in English. That is it for my video today. Those are the application hacks. I think they're like 10 or something like that I've given you. You guys, I'm always putting you guys on good shit. I'm trying to help you guys here. Sawa. Take my advice or not. Siwezi kukuforce. I cannot force you, but I really hope you learned something from here. Like, if there are 2 things I want you to learn from this video. Number 1, do not pay application fee. In whatever circle, do not pay application fees. And number 2, use Google Docs to write your essays. Those are the hacks, the main ones I want you to get from this video. Anyway, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a comment down below telling me what you liked, what you didn't like, any questions you have. My social medias will be somewhere on the screen if you feel like reaching out to me and asking me any questions. I'm trying to stay on top of my DMs. School is kicking my butt, but yes. What else am I supposed to say? Follow me on Instagram. It will be somewhere on the page, you know, somewhere on the page. Feel free to follow me, and subscribe, like, share, comment, notification bell. Have I said all the things I need to say? Yes. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Okay, thanks. Bye.